Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Daydreamer. Welcome everybody to If My Heart Had Wings. We are back, finally, after about a week of tinkering with the restoration patch and getting everything set up. Before we begin, I gotta tell you guys, I gotta tell you the whole thing. I'm gonna make it as brief as possible, right? So, the restoration patch caused about 2 to 3 blue screens. I don't remember how many I had because you had to do a lot of tinkering with your computer to make sure the patches are properly applied. Everything has been done. I had some issues with antivirus software. Everything is good now. Everything is installed. And I proofread the scene in before, the scene where Aoi and Kotori had their date, the previous episodes and everything. I proofread. It is well translated. Whoever created the patch is like, I think it's like a group of people. Thank you. Seriously, this is a must-have for this game at this point. The amount of effort you have to go through to get it to work is a pain, but it's going to be worth it, I hope. I even read ahead of time. I decided to savor it in case, in case something, something transpires and want to capture it for the first time. So the restoration patch is installed. The patch for the restoration patch to update it is also installed. The Sweet Love UI patch, I think that's what it's called, is also installed. I think it adds extra story elements and better UI stuff. I haven't seen it yet. And I wasn't told, but also the 18 plus patch was added as well. And at first I was like, okay, it's not gonna be that different. No, I can never see Kotori again. After seeing this special 18 plus patch CGs of Kotori and Aoi doing the business together, I can never see Kotori as an innocent girl in a wheelchair ever again. That they done the dirty. They done all kinds of dirty. In like one night, one morning. I will not show any of the 18 plus stuff because I can't. Papa YouTube will get angry. He'll strike down the channel. I'm not gonna do that. I will see if I can show some scenes, depending on how much I can censor, but most likely expect none of them to be here. It was shocking to see what a night Kotori and Aoi had. Oh god. Whew. They done the dirty. I can never see Kotori again as innocent. Now for what they've done. Nuh-uh. Oh, the girl can be a little dirty. Anyway, we're back. Last episode, Aoi and Kotori went on a date and he got her the milk will. She finally got to try it and Aoi emptied out his wallet. Thanks. You think this okay? Kotori insists. I'm not 100% sure what they're talking about, but I guess we'll see the context here in a bit. Then let us not hesitate to devour this tasty feast. Oh, they're still at the, they're still eating the wheel. That's what they're doing. I took care of the check as Kotori finished her food. Though there were only the pastries and tea between the two of us, the check was a pretty sizable amount. I mean, that fancy place, yeah. Regardless, the milk wheel was delicious. As I said this, the taste of milk will seemed to flood into Kotori's mouth and cause her eyes to shine brightly. As she spoke, her words came out wildly. She was completely overjoyed. Now, what do you want to do? Shall we get out of the windy and go somewhere a little quieter? While glancing at the map, Kotori answered, sure, though she was evidently deep in thought. If you made the roof out of glass, the sunlight would flood from the sky. Okay, I hope that somebody explains what this means. While Kotori was concentrating, I peeked up at the blue skies. Oh! Alright. Hopefully this is get translated properly. Looking at this beautiful weather makes me want to go flying. I'm guessing that's Aoi thinking to himself. A good thermal seems to be forming around those clouds over there. While I was thinking about the forming thermals, I noticed that Kotori was watching me. What's up? I can finally understand this scene. Finally. Finally. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. I see. Thanks. I'm looking forward to seeing tomorrow's test. Oh yeah, she... Oh, got it. I haven't played this game in forever. we were working on the Soaring Club was working on the cockpit for Kotori, a disabled cockpit. Or cockpit for a disabled person, not disabled cockpit. Otherwise it's gonna crash or break. Oh god. Kotori bobbed her head enthusiastically. So, have you picked a place you want to go? Oh yeah, Kotori exclaimed. They should look back at the map.
ここのゲームセンターに行ってみたいんだけど、その前に
Before that, Kotori muttered with some slight hesitation.
やっぱりさっきの水色のワンピース試着してみようかな。
Embarrassed, Kotori looked away as she spoke. I quickly took and turned Kotori's wheelchair around and pushed. Took turn? I think this is still not proper to test that. I hope it still stays good though. This restoration badge is installed, so it should be working. Really? I think it would look great on you.
いや、落ち着いて葵くん。急がなくても大丈夫だから。
Come on, let's go, Kotori. Before Kotori could change her mind, I'll rush to the store. Never mind, it is applied. I guess just some scenes maybe missed out, or maybe the people that are doing the restoration
おかえり。デートだったんだって？
probably rewarded certain elements that needed to be changed. I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks so I can be fully convinced that everything is properly restored. Age was the Flying Fish Manor when we returned. Thank you! Finally! This proper restoration here. The scene that I worked with before was literally, it just said, and we saw. Hey, why'd you come back? You should hang out elsewhere on days when you don't have club meetings.
いいでしょ？ここが落ち着くんだもん。どうでしたか、小鳥先輩。
Asa grew impatient and drew closer to Kotori.
すんごい楽しかったわ。映画が大当たりでさ、お昼の豚骨ラーメンがまた最高で。それ何？あ、これはね。
Kotori placed an important-looking bag on the table. Age's eyes saw the brand logo in the bag and made an expression that said, "Oh my."
そのショップ知ってる。服買ってきたんだ。結構高かったでしょう。
And Aoi's wallet is now crying because it's so empty.
うん、違う。
Or maybe not. Age tilted her head with a puzzled expression.
買ってもらったの。
Never mind, Aoi's wallet is crying from being empty. Kotori's face beamed with a smile.
うわ、うぜ。聞くんじゃなかったわ。見て見て、ほら。
They know what's up.
ワンピースだ。綺麗な色。小鳥先輩に似合いそう。葵くんもそう言ってね、買ってくれたの。
For some reason, both Age and Yoda looked at me. Right, I have to go clean the bathrooms, so...
お風呂なら、かなこさんが入ってるわよ。
Alright, I'll go clean the entranceway. Those
ねえねえね
eyes.
映画の後、カフェフラックスでミルフィーユ食べて。
Those eyes. Look, it was like a look of disdain, right? Something for sure. They're probably like, oh, you buying her gifts now? Very nice gifts. Okay. I mean, it is kind of early in the relationship. Buying something extremely nice and expensive might be a little too much. Maybe they're moving on. You know what? Yep, they're moving. After seeing those 18+ CGs that I can't show you guys, they're definitely moving on a little too fast there. But whatever. They're young. They're in love. Let them. I left zipped out of the dining hall, leaving Kotori as she continued excitedly retelling our date. Okay, so some of the wording is still going to be a little bit off, but it looks like they've fixed a lot of the unexplained parts of the VN, so that's nice. Morning. Finally, today's the day.
おはよう、ハット。まだ早いから寝てていいわよ。
I got out of bed and changed clothes. Okay, so we are changing perspectives to Kotori now. Alright, so that's intentional. Okay, gotcha. I made my way over to my wheelchair, which was by my desk. Last night, I pulled out my notebook, Isuka's notebook, and looked over it. From the day on I found this notebook, I began to gaze up at the sky. Even then, I had a vague yearning to fly. My name is Kotori, which also means small bird. I've had issues with my name since I was young. I joined a ballet group. Every day, I would practice jumping higher and higher, but it still wasn't flying. I became very irritated by the fact. After the accident, when I lost the use of both legs, this irritation became even stronger. I felt like a bird whose wings had been pulled off. Then, I found this notebook. The notebook was actually a journal written by another girl trying to find a way to fly. The vague desire to fly turned into something much greater. I drew the silhouette of large white wing across my chest. I wanted to fly. I wanted to try and fly too. I was a finch, I said. I read and reread this notebook as if it were a legendary tale. Oh, finally we get a little bit, a little bit history about Kotori. Time and time again.
あの日思い描いた憧れに今日手が届くんだ。
Does the name Kotori really mean small bird? Can somebody please confirm that? Because that'd be, I can't really question it, but if somebody can confirm it, that'd be great. That's what I think.
緊張してよく眠れなかった。
Aw. I blinked weakly.
小鳥先輩、起きてますか？そろそろ起きないと遅刻しちゃいますよ。
This is the part where apparently Kotori became Agya in the original translation, which made no sense whatsoever. Once again, I'm gonna say it last time, thank you, the restoration team that did this and made sure this actually makes sense finally. Thank you.
起きてるわ。すぐ行く。はーい。ハット、行ってくるわね。お利口にしてるのよ。か。
I wonder where we're going. What is going on here?
今日も暑くなりそうだな。
And Amane's here. I complained at the sun. Okay, now we are Amane apparently. The sky was clear with an occasional cloud and some wind.
いい？こっちが操縦桿で、これがラダー操作よ。間違えないでね。
Wait, is this the part where... Wait, is this the part where... Wait, are we doing a test flight for Kotori? Oh.
こっちが操縦桿。こっちがラダー。
Okay, this is gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Now watch something bad happen. Kotori, with meek expression, repeated the instructions. You shouldn't touch them until instructed, especially during takeoff. It's unbelievably dangerous.
わかってる。
I was sitting behind Kotori, so I could only see the back of her head, but I think I could feel the nervousness.
小鳥、小鳥。
Amana stopped by. She took the day off and came here. Amana wanted not only to see the cockpit she designed in action, but also to watch the test flight to see if any further modifications needed to be made.
なに、あまねちゃん。私今忙しいんだけど。緊張しているな。空は怖いぞ。高いからな。
Amana, you should not be saying anything. You're scared of flying and scared of heights. You should be trying to scare Kotori. Amana was in extremely high spirits.
そういう時は人という字を手にたくさん書いて飲むといいんだぞ。
Until she got smacked in the face by Kotori. God, I feel like it was so long ago, but it's still memorable. Kotori glared at Amane.
私今気が立ってるからからかうなら後にしてちょうだい。
Amane likes to get even by teasing people back. Back when Amane was scared of taking a test flight, Kotori, with her hand that she rolled the character for man over, slapped her in the face. Oh yeah, now it's... Thank God! Thank you for reminiscing over the past events. Thank you. People are bad, but this is surprising for Amane.
そんな君にこれを貸してやろう。
Amane held out the charm Kotori gave her the other day to protect against traffic accidents.
ありがとう、あまねちゃん。
I think Amane should hang on to it,
こちら配置につきました。
just in case. Also, who wore the winch system radioed.
よーし、じゃ飛びますか。小鳥、大空のデート楽しんできてね。
As I closed the canopy over us, I felt my nervousness grow. We checked everything one last time and made for takeoff. From the back seat, I tried to catch a glimpse of Kotori's mood. The girl's nervous. She'll be fine though. She sat there nervously, itching to do something. Do you remember the procedures for takeoff?
じ ちゃんとシミュレータで予習してきたわ。
Amana's simulation software had a procedure for takeoff and landings too. Wow, why is she not a programmer? She could totally be that. Kotori's problem with her legs, not with her memory. I know she was quite well level-headed, and that she could remember all the procedures. Okay, let's go. I gave Agaya the sign that we were ready. Agaya then gave the final okay to Asa. Alright then, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. The glider that Kotori and I were riding ran down the runway. In mere seconds, the enormous white wings spread open and we left the ground to soar high in the sky. We had been properly disengaged from the tow line, but you should physically turn and confirm with your eyes. The windshield pulley glider was attached to a long rope, which connected to the bottom of the glider by hook. When the disengagement level is pulled, the hook disconnects. If the glider does not properly disconnect from the hook, then a major accident can occur. The winch is designed to have the glider pass over it, at which point the hook will automatically disconnect from the winch. It's a system, but it's not perfect. Good. Kotori visually confirmed the falling parachute. Excellent. Takeoff was a success. So today, for starters, we're going to cover basic operation principles. Alright Kotori, you can do this. I'll explain the glider's basic operation to Kotori. From normal turning to quick turns, an important point therein. For normal glider flight, there were a few operations that needed to be remembered. The only complicated procedures are during takeoffs and landing. After that, there were spins, stalls, and other steps necessary to avoid accidents. If you can't keep a level head, then you can't do the techniques, but for today, I just wanted to remind her to be cautious. She's doing pretty good, honestly. I think she's gonna be pretty good at piloting, especially with Aoi by her side, you know, helping out. I mean, he's licensed and everything. That's actually kind of cool. It's actually, everything kind of came together. The, you know, a chair or a cockpit specifically for Kotori, the entire glider. It's all coming together so nicely, I like it. Alright, give it a try. Okay, that's even better. I just want to get an SCG here. Gotta get them thumbnails, right? Kotori squeezed levers which operate the yoke and rudder. Relaxed, I kept a hand on the yoke. The glider banked to left and started turning. We were sliding inwards, apply more pressure to the rudder. Kotori was applying enough pressure, but it was a habit of mine to give a little more in this instance. Sliding towards meant the nose is facing outward of the side you're banking on. Just now, the glider was banking left. When you're banking left, the nose should face left as you make the turn. If you don't keep the nose on the glider in the direction of the travel, you will lose lift, and as a result, your altitude will drop. Kotori pulled back the lever which operated the rudder. Feels like we're getting a lesson of flying all over again. I think that by this time, by the end of this visual novel, you all should be like master glider pilots. If you need to rewatching the lessons, just rewatch the playthrough, especially the informative parts. The nose of the plane faced inward. When the glider gained equilibrium, it smoothly sailed left. You can clearly see the yaw string. The yaw string is like the tail of a worm attached to the front of the canopy that shows the wind flow. It is an extremely simple but useful tool made from lathe or woven wool. The yaw string, I always wonder what that is actually. The yaw string is proof that the glider is turning left or right. With this single piece of thread, then with a single piece of thread there, you can know whether the glider is slipping to the outside or inside of a turn. I'll let the one slide easily. While turning, the yaw string should be spinning in perfect equilibrium. If the yaw string is curved, you apply pressure to the rudder in the opposite direction. Okay, left turn counterclockwise. While checking the yaw string, Kotori operated the yoke and rudder. The glider sailed left, this time turning smoothly in equilibrium. Hopefully everything goes well. Oh, that's nice of her. Should you guys be watching the glider instead of eating ice cream?
どう
Whatever.
姉さん。まだ飛んでるよ、小鳥先輩。よくわからないけど、初めてじゃないみたいに上手。小鳥はすごいな。もう私よりうまいぞ。
Well, Amanda, that probably has to do with you being afraid of heights. You gotta get over that before you can fly.
あの子、もともと運動神経はいいみたいだし、それにシミュレーターをかなりやり込んでたものね。知ってたんだ。偶然見ちゃっただけです。秘密基地でコソコソしてるから何してるのかと思って。努力してる姿を人に見せない小鳥先輩、かっけーです。単に張り切ってるのバレるのが恥ずかしかっただけだと思うけど、でも小鳥が努力家なのは間違いないわね。
Hopefully all the simulator work pays off here. Like, hopefully nothing happens. That's what I'm afraid of. This is the part of the visual novel that's a climax and something bad happens. It always follows a pattern. I never really actually played a lot of visual novels, but it's kind of a shoujo in this. That's about it. Well, I mean the other ones, I guess. Kotori's aviation training continued. Gradually, altitude was lost, though there was still plenty of space to fly. Kotori did a great job keeping altitude loss to a minimum. Whee! The glider for an instant glided unsteadily without air. It was probably a thermal. If you fly in those, you can go higher. Kotori flew the glider around and around, searching for good patches of air like they flew in before. Whoa! Found one. That was the heat of the thermal. When you find one of those, you should use as small of a turning radius as possible. Okay, gotcha. Kotori flew in a lazy figure-8 pattern as she searched for the heat heart of the thermal. Suddenly, the glider gained altitude noticeably. Must be really difficult if you're looking for thermal. I mean, you can't see air, you can't see the pressure rising or falling, so you kind of feel for it. That'd be scary, actually. Finding the heart, Kotori took the yoke and quickly tried to turn it. Whoa! The glider pivoted and turned in deep banking angle. As we turned sideways, we were assaulted with strong G-force. It felt as if our bodies went to one side. We could lose consciousness. When you're not controlling the glider, the unpredictable G-force can be killer. Remember that when you're flying. Remember that, guys. Hey, be more gentle when you're turning. Kotori loosened up on the yoke. Gently banking the glider, the G-force became less aggressive. Let's look at the barometer. Which one is it? Barometer. Oh god, which one is it? Is it this one? This one? I forgot all this stuff. I forgot all my teachings. Even though the glider should be entering the thermal heart, we're actually falling. Guessing this one? When you bang deeply, you fall a lot more than usual. While checking the strength of the core, you should also try to find the perfect turning radius. If the turning radius is small and the banking is deep, the glider will lose altitude. Furthermore, to reascend, you have to find a strong thermal. It's ideal to banking somewhat deeply in the heart of a strong thermal. However, there are limitations. Sorry about that. When that's not possible, you need to bank more shallowly to avoid... Shallowly? Is that a word? God damn it. To avoid losing too much altitude. Yes, but making a sharp turn in the core of a thermal is stupid. Even if you're in the heart of a strong upwind, the glider won't be carried upwards if you're banking too hard. Furthermore, the continuous G-force will quickly make you lose consciousness. I feel something bad's gonna happen now. If Kotori was to find a thermal, we're probably gonna find a very strong... What's the opposite of a thermal? The thing that makes you go down. I don't know. Antithermal? I don't know. Kotori said this as if she really couldn't wait. Seriously, you're a daredevil, aren't you? Regardless, it was a good looking turn. Although we saw the yaw string, the glider was barely gliding. At first glance, it wouldn't seem like it, but in reality, it was a beautiful, perfectly balanced turn. Altitude loss was also kept at a minimum. You don't have to rush, it's better to climb slowly. Oh, that's even better. I might be using this as a thumbnail, I don't know. Future time, remember this. Kotori replied merrily, then banked appropriately to take the glider higher.
くるくる回ってる。サーマルを捕まえたのね。おお、あんなに高く。見ているだけで怖いぞ。
This is why, Mari, you probably won't be a good pilot. Gotta get over the, the heights. I mean, the heights are pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie.
初フライトで張り切りすぎじゃないかしら。ちょっと葵、聞こえる？
What, Ageha?
上がりすぎじゃないの？
We found a great thermal. It's okay. We're following it.
ならいいけど。小鳥、あんまり無茶するんじゃないわよ。
Like I said, it's fine.
うん、わかった。
Kotori responded, concentrating on flying. She was completely absorbed in riding the thermal. I saw the scenery on the ground fading away and was honestly surprised. I have practically nothing left to teach. At this point, she got all the basic procedures down practically perfectly. To say she wasn't a quick learner would be a lie. No matter how many times you use a simulator, it's not the same as actual flying. But Kotori quickly came to trust her intuition, was able to find the unseen thermals and take the glider higher. Flying in a glider, no, the sense of flying in a glider might be the most amazing thing ever.
空が近づいてきた。
Kotori muttered while gazing out through the canopy. The glider steadily climbed higher. This thermal is a good, strong one. It's quite a bit of crosswind right now, so we should be careful. I explained as Kotori looked down.
こんなに高い。地上の景色が霞んで、なんだか現実の景色じゃないみたい。
That's because we are twice as high as Tokyo Tower right now. Damn, how tall is that thing? Right now, our altitude is approximately 700. Oh god, Jesus Christ, if I was this high up and seeing this, dude, I would be terrified. Our altitude is approximately 700 meters. Oh god, I forgot my metrics. How tall is that again? It was a good thermal. It was Kotori's first time at this height.
風車の丘ってあんな形してたのね。まるで三日月みたい。
Windmill Hill is almost directly below us. At this height, we had a nearly unbroken view. The hill ran semicircular alongside the lake. I'm guessing they're talking about this here. The shape stops the wind blowing across the sea. The force builds and runs up the hill, causing the windmill to turn. The wind comes off the lake and stops there half moon at the where the half moon lake ends. When that happens, the collective strength of the wind runs up the hill. The windmills will build there because of this phenomenon.
気持ちいいね。飛ぶのって。
Kotori sighed softly, taking in the moment.
すごく自由な感じ。足のことなんて忘れちゃいそう。
Flying in the air, she has no need for her legs. Only in times like these does she truly seem to feel free. I knew it. It's easier to fly on your own, rather than to have someone else fly for you. Kotori thought about it for a little before answering.
そうかも。私、小鳥って名前でしょ。小さい頃からなんとなくいつも空を見上げてたの。飛んでみたいなって思いながら。まさか叶うなんて思ってなかったけど。
My name? Well, my father named me. What does Aoi stand for? His hobby was photography. He would often take pictures of the sky. On the day I was born, the skies were bright blue, so he named me Aoi, or so he says. Does Aoi stand for bright blue? Maybe he does. I don't know my kanji, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know them that well.
へえ。じゃあ、ここは葵くんの故郷みたいなもんだね。
So, we're kind of the same. We both smile awkwardly after that embarrassing exchange. Now that you mention it, there was a clear blue sky on the day I heard I got my name too. It had a special feel to it. Well, after that, I learned that the characters for my name Aoi actually referred to a greenish blue color. It kind of disappointed me.
空の上って気持ちいい。 ずっと飛んでいられたらいいのに。
Actually, I just thought about it. If he is greenish blue, this is greenish blue, I guess. I don't know. Greenish and bluish. No disappointment there. I'm kidding. Being in the glider, unbound by gravity, soaring in the sky created an odd feeling. I saw Kotori's profile on the canopy and she gazed out, and I thought she looked like a being from faraway place. That was negligent. Don't forget to always pay attention to the conditions of atmospheric pressure. If you don't, you'll fall. With a strong answer, Kotori gripped the yoke firmly. Hopefully nothing bad happens here. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam Rio. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts as a treasure of the net. I kinda wanna say you could dress better.